Get ready in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time for Web3 Breakfast.
Streaming to over 180 countries around the world.
Getting down and dirty with everything crypto.
Everything crypto. And bringing your daily fix of Web3 analysis and news.
Brought to you by the Crypto Magazine and your hosts,
Jay Chains and Mr. Dude. Buckle up, settle down,
and let's grow.
Boom. Man, I'm blurry as shit right now. That's all right. It's Friday. What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing all right. GM. Welcome to Web3 Breakfast. As you know, we come to you every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern, and that is no exception for today. It is 9 a.m. here on the East Coast. Hope you got to enjoy some of those sounds of the Web3 Breakfast Radio. I'm having fun with that. We're just going to keep growing that and building that out over time goes. But that's been fun. Maybe we'll extend the time on it too. Mr. Dude, can everybody hear me? Are we good? We're doing the things. We're live on YouTube.
Sound beautiful, my friend.
There we go. Excellent. Well, let's see. Let's take care of our house cleaning really quick. Guys, it is Friday. Couple things. A great week. What an amazing week here on Web3 Breakfast. Appreciate everybody being here all week long with us. So today, Friday, we're going to be giving away $500 in GOTTI. I'm going to get this right out the way. If we can get 1,000 people in here today, the giveaway will turn from 500 to 1,000. That doubles, right? Now, let me ask you a question, M-Kid. Does the burn double if we get the 1,000? That go to a $2,000 burn?
Absolutely.
I love that. That's music to my ears, guys. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So 10 people, if we can get 1,000 people in here today, 10 people will walk home with $100 that you didn't have when the show started. Not only that, we're going to burn $2,000 worth of GOTTI so the entire community wins. Guys, you got to do this. Tag some friends. Retweet it out. I'm going to get it posted up into the breakfast table here. It is also the pinned post on the Web3 Breakfast profile, so you can't miss it. It starts a little bit like it's Pizza Friday with a couple pizza emojis. You can't miss it, okay?
Yeah, we burned 400 yesterday, so we're going to do a double burn for the rest of this month. Just, it's just a nice gesture I can do to my community and for all the GOTTI holders that and this show forever will impact GOTTI forever. Because once you burn something, man, there's no coming back from that.
That is absolutely true. Listen, but that's one of those amazing selling points of being deflationary, right? It's funny. I was on a space the other day, and people were talking up this completely inflationary token. It's like, nah, man, it ain't about that. Like, that's like what the fiat system that we're trying to escape is, right? Deflationary is one of the biggest selling points of where crypto is, right? And so the fact that we are just in hyperdrive on the deflationary aspect of GOTTI is like, that's incredible, man. Went from started at 50,000, which was 500 times more rare than Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, 420x more rare. And today's our 5-month anniversary. And today we hit 543 times more rare than Bitcoin.
On the way to 600.
We are literally every other day we're decreasing. We're going from like 541 to 542, 543, and we're down to like 38,660 some tokens.
Whoa.
Insane. Yeah.
Well, and I think one of the cool things, MKid, about like why this is always a talking point, like how many X's rarer it is than Bitcoin for people who, maybe it's your first time listening or whatnot, is because MKid has decided like this is not a token of utility. It's not going to have something fun and whimsical that comes along for it. It's because it's like a social experiment based off of Bitcoin, where it's like, okay, let's do what Bitcoin did and keep it all the same principles and whatnot, and just literally go from there. That's why that is always a talking point.
And I'm also lazy. I don't want to wait 14 years to get to that. So we just have to gut the supply down. And I think, I don't know, we're on the top. We're like maybe number 1 or 2. We're the most expensive meme coin on the face of the earth. I think we're at close to $420. But again, it's just I'm lazy, and I think everybody else in this space is lazy. Do you guys want to wait 15 years for GOTTI to get up there? No, we just keep gutting the supply. So again, it just makes it more rare and scarce. And Bitcoin's always going to be king. I mean, I'm not here to replace Bitcoin. We are just following after a beautiful model that Bitcoin started with, right? Limited supply.
Right.
So
And there's no reason to like, and not that you were, right, because you're not apologetic about it, but I think that that's okay, right? The idea is that you're just going with the scarcity aspect of it, and I think that is I think that is one of the most tremendous things about it, because people who understand rarity, people understand that kind of stuff and where this is going. That's the potential for me, and that's like, I mean, not only that, you're a cool motherfucker, and it's cool that you hang out with us.
Yeah.
Like, so like,
yeah, no, and we're in one blockchain.
Right, and
we're
so,
on
like,
Solana.
like-
We're meant to do this on Solana. We're not going to Base. We're not going to Ethereum. This is just where this is going to be forever. And again, it's just a option that people have to diversify out of, to have a meme coin that's a little bit different, a little bit, the tokenomics are a little bit crazy. And, it's fun to give away money. It's fun to give away and be positive in a time that hasn't necessarily been that positive in crypto, right? And to change the image that not all devs and not all founders are scumbags.
That's important.
There's about 3 or 4 of us out here that are still good, that are honest, that have integrity, that aren't going to steal your money and start a next project in 3 seconds.
I had learned this once before, and if anybody's like been intimately involved with a project in Web3, you'll understand this, right? But the devs, for the most part, again, there are exceptions to the rule, but the devs here in Web3 are just trash people, right? For the most part, they love taking advantage of people. But I found there's a way that for you to slip them up if you're dealing with a scumbag or a good one, right? You can ask them to build a back door into whatever you're building, and then you can tell who that person is by their answer, right? If they say it's not possible, you know that they're lying and they're going to build the back door on you, right? That's how that's going to work. And if they say sure, then you know that you've got an honest dev. That's something I've learned along the way. I know it's weird.
Yeah, and also too, just showing up, answering questions. Just and the other thing with as a dev and a founder, you own it. You own it. You own the good times. You own the bad times. You own it in between. It's just again.
I would tell you, like in full transparency, that was one of the big reasons why, like I never put together an NFT collection and did that when the NFT hype and craze was happening. I've never been because that to me is like to be a Web3 founder, like that is ultimately, I don't want to say your final resting place, but I mean, unless you're going to rug your community, like that ultimately becomes what you do.
You have to be prepared to be in it forever.
Yeah, you have to be prepared to do it forever. Like that, you are offering this to a community of people, and you are at the beginning, you are building this off some kind of trust, even though you're not supposed to trust in crypto. But at the end of the day, like if I'm sending you money for whether it's a picture or for some coins, there is inherently some kind of trust in there that I'm going to get what I paid for or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a trust building exercise, right? You as the person that's the investor is trusting that the dev or the founder or the creator is going to follow through with what they're doing. So that's why, it's so imperative. And that's why every day, with RTG, we post every single thing, every blockchain transaction, every time we sell an NFT. Again, it's just going beyond because the blockchain doesn't lie. Devs, investors, people can lie through their freaking teeth, but the blockchain always tells the truth. And, it's just, again, that type of trust building exercise. And that's how communities and that's how projects have success, is because there is a history pattern of showing up, doing what you say you're going to do. And again, accountability. I always tell my community, hold me accountable. Am I doing what I say I'm doing? And can you verify that?
Yeah.
And, that's just, again, as an investor, I'm an investor mindset. That's what I want from a dev. That's what I want from a founder. That's what I want from an NFT, whoever creates it, the creators and stuff. Just responsibility. Just do what you say you're going to do. And if there's changes and there's pivots that have to happen, just be straightforward and honest and show up when it's shitty. I'm just, that's it, because most of these projects, they run. It gets bad times. Oh, it's not fun. Of course it's not fun. There's times in crypto it's not fun. And then there's other beautiful times where it's butterflies, unicorns, and happy endings, So.
Ooh, I am ready for...
and that is the name of the massage parlor that Robert Kraft went to.
Yeah, go to unicorn meme for your happy endings.
Yeah, I'm ready for a brick and mortar place called Unicorns and Happy Endings. Like... I'm going to let one of you guys go in first just to test the waters and see what kind of joint it's like. And then I mean, it could be
No.
a karaoke bar.
You got to be careful if you go in there and you see a unicorn with a long horn and there's lots of baby oil around. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
You know?
Ain't no party like a titty party.
Watch
right?
out for the glory holes at the unicorn bar.
What's that Simpsons line? I like my beer hot. I like my beer cold. My women hot. And the homosexuals flaming.
Jesus Christ.
That's Homer Simpson.
Oh, shout out to Homer, man. Wow. Dropping the bombs. Homie. Oh, homie.
But what a beautiful day, man. What a beautiful Friday.
So let's okay. I want to talk about this because again, I maybe have too much PTSD from being in this industry for too long. I'm excited that the last couple days have been great, but it is not without caution at all, right? And so listen, I'm a bull. I am a perma bull, but I'm also been scarred, bruised, and battered like most of us in this industry. And so it is without saying that I'm fairly confident that we are going to see a nice little retracement after this pump. Now, at the end of the day, I could be absolutely wrong. It could be up only from here on out, but I don't think so. What do you guys think? And if it was knowing where the FOMC meeting was in the middle of the week and now it's Friday going into the weekend, what traditionally happens is we are going to see a dump leading into Monday. So in my mind, in what I'm preparing for is that obviously we've been talking about on the afternoon show, building that portfolio. I did not allocate. I still have $4,000 to allocate in that portfolio, and I haven't done that because of this pump. And I don't chase candles anymore, right? So I'm waiting for it to come back down, which I think it will. I think it'll come back down at some point this weekend, and maybe next week we start the nice little rally again. What do you guys think about that?
It's right, because Bitcoin's up 9% this week. So, it's going to lose 8% between now and Monday. Mm-hmm. And then and then we start all over again. Yeah. I mean, we're already starting to see, the entire market right now, it's pulling back a little bit. Bitcoin's down about almost 1% in the last hour. So, it's an interesting time we live in. It's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Everybody expects it to go down, so it kind of manifests itself to do that.
True. And crypto does move like that. Like, just because you want it to go doesn't mean that, and just because the group thinks that it's going one direction, it typically is going to absolutely do the opposite. You are correct in that. Crypto.
Yeah, Wall Street's waiting. They want us to tell the world about our sentiment, our positive bullish sentiment, and then they're just going to dump on us. Because at this point, I think BlackRock controls 2% of Bitcoin at this point, if I heard that correctly. And also traditionally, when there has been rate cuts in the past in crypto, there's usually a dip before the rip. So we'll see.
Well, plus everyone in crypto is probably like, oh, CZ gets out in 8 days. It's like everybody's waiting. We all know what's going to happen. On 7 days from now, everyone's going to talk about how it's going to melt faces when CZ gets released. And then the next day, everyone's going to dump.
We got to find that clip.
Yep, that's exactly right.
We got to find that clip of when I said that because listen, if the bull run starts, it is either we're going to play both of scenarios. So we're going to do this. I typically don't like to boast, but we are going to boast here. So we either started the bull run with me shaving my beard off, right? And we will find that out Monday, because if the markets dump on Monday, by Monday, that means that I've got to shave again, and then we'll try it again. So it's either that scenario, or again, we're going to have to pull the tapes on this. If it's when CZ gets out of jail, the bull run's going to start. And I said that months ago.
But basically, either way, you just want to just clip either clip and just play whichever one proves I'm right.
100%. Absolutely. I think you're right. You nailed it on the head there.
Well played.
That's how I play at the horse track. I bet on every fucking horse. I'm going away a winner.
Hedge.
Just parlay everything.
I've got every single scenario, but then that you always forget one scenario and you lose, right? It's like rounders.
Oh, it's like the fucking roulette table. When you cover just about everything and you hit, and then it rolls on the green 00. You're like, you cockroach, what are you doing? That double green 0, man. I tell you what, I hate when they only have one of them. I like it when they have two of them. No. I said that backwards. I like when they only have one of the greens, not the two.
I was in Vegas not too long ago. They had a roulette wheel that had triple zeros. 3
Why?
zeros.
Damn.
It's an extra 1 or 2 or 3% house advantage, and you figure how many times they play that. It probably works out to millions of dollars for the casino.
100%. I had learned.
Fair, good point.
I had met this guy in a casino once. He wrote a book called Craps My Way, and he bets with the house, like 100% of the time bets with the house. I think you have a slight advantage doing that, so you win like 51% of the time, right? So, at least. So take that little nugget of information.
When you said "craps my way," I thought you were talking about a crypto story. But go ahead.
Writing that down.
With the roulette table, the martingale system is really the only proven system that'll help you against the odds there. But you got to bet on red or black. Odds are evens, high or low.
Yeah, I tried that, Martin. Just so we
60% of the time works every time, right?
Yeah,
it does work really well. You just have to place your bets correctly. You have to make it so that your bets are less than 8% of your entire pot. Once you start losing, you could lose bad. But if you have about 10 or 12 actual bets, then it's hard for you to lose that way. But if you only have like 5 or 6 bets, if you're betting too heavy with the martingale, you could lose quick too.
Yeah. Well, we have a little Vegas aficionado on the stage who was recently there. Jacob, if you're able to speak, you should tell us about your little Vegas experience.
Yeah, Lady Luck was on his side. That's for sure. Like 100%.
Yeah, look, and his
lost
PFP doesn't do him any
dude.
justice, guys. This guy married up real good.
I just was in Vegas, and Lady Luck was not on my side. I got fucked. Fucked hard.
I thought you were up big.
Oh no, that was
You're supposed to be
so.
happy
I'm like,
about the marriage.
we're like,
Gambling, he did fine.
We're talking about
You've been
gambling.
back to Vegas
The
since you
marriage
went
is
there.
great.
Since you went there, like for your bachelor party, you've been back.
I've been to Vegas 3 times.
Are you
this year.
building a house right now?
I've been there for Rare Evo. I've been there for my honeymoon, and then I was there for my bachelor party.
So it was your
So
honeymoon.
all
where
3
you did
combined, you are down bad.
My honeymoon, I got wrecked money-wise, but it was okay. Like, we had a great time. But like my bachelor party, I freaking walked into every casino and won at like everything. It was insane. It didn't make any sense actually.
What are they hammering in the background?
Glory hole.
The unicorn hole.
I'm not sure.
I love Vegas, man. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to get there soon. I want to get to Vegas.
Next
As
year,
you guys can tell, I'm in a
BTC
terrible place to
Vegas.
talk.
When is BTC Vegas? That's May something. I think
Yes.
we're Ali's going to come with us this year, and we're going to call it like a anniversary trip. So
Nice.
golden.
Oh, by the way, I got to start working on that. So I got the email this morning from the conference that I've got access now to my dashboard. So we're going to start selling the ticket. I've got a ref link for tickets to the Bitcoin conference where you can save 10%. This is literally the time to do it. I think it's $300 or whatever. And like by the time we get to we start talking about the conference again, they're like $800. So like it would be advantageous for people to buy their tickets. If you want to go to Las Vegas for the Bitcoin conference, which is going to be out of control, if you want to go for that, we'll have a ref link that'll save you 10%. And I believe it's just J-Chains. It should be. That's what it was for the last one. He said you want the same thing. So that should be live. So if you are scooping up the Bitcoin conference tickets in Vegas next year, 2025, use your code J-Chains. That'll save you 10%, save you a couple bones, some shekels. You can put that into the crypto market. And if you do it now, you save that 10%. I don't know what it turns out to be, right? But you could put that into a meme coin, and you never know, that savings might turn you into a millionaire. And if you make millions off of that savings, all you got to do in return is just smash the like in perpetuity on every video that ever has my face on it. And that's it. That's all that I would ask for. Just smashing the like, which is a great thing for you to do right now. Go ahead.
Dude, I'm thinking about doing that. I'm going to be out there for work when that's happening. Like, I'll be out there for a month. So if I am going on that trip, fuck yeah.
Do it now.
Do it.
Do it now.
Hey, I wanted to thank you all real quick.
Good
Night. I appreciate you all coming out. I really do.
Oh, absolutely, brother. That was a great show. That was a lot of fun last night.
Yeah, I had fun. I enjoyed it. I really thank you all.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
All right,
You
so
did miss-
PSA
you missed the
PSA
dick story,
update.
though.
Oh, go ahead, Doom. Sorry, buddy, I cut you off.
No, dude, I cut everybody off, man. I try not to, man. I say things and people say stuff. I'm sorry, guys.
You son of a
I'm saying
bitch.
JJG.
Mute his mic.
Yes, I love it.
Mute him.
Yes,
Get him.
Get me.
Actually, screw it. Remove him. Remove that man from my
Yeah,
stage
I
immediately.
muted him. But okay, update on the prices. Festival pass right now is $269.10. Industry pass is $899. A whale pass is $5,399. So 10% on those is like quite a bit. I mean, obviously that whale pass is maybe for bull run, but let's get that
like
media pass.
wait until your coins, until you do like your first like 100%, like night or whatever, like when you wake up and your favorite coin went like 100% in a day. Wait until then to get the whale pass for sure. But get yourself, and here's the deal. So the festival pass gets you in the 2 days of the actual conference. The industry pass gets you in for that first day that there's really not much going on. So in all reality, get yourself to Vegas and be there with everybody for the events, like in the evening. Don't worry about going industry day because it's really not that big of a deal. So scale that back and get that. And this is just my advice to you, and get the 2-day pass. Just get the festival pass. It's much cheaper. And then network at all the parties and save yourself the $500 or whatever it is between the difference of being there just the first day. It makes no sense, in my opinion. I know that's sales prevention, but I don't care. I'd rather see you there than say, I can't afford it. So that's where we are with that.
Facts.
Cold hard facts, baby. Speaking of facts, what would be some factual good? That was I honestly couldn't even finish that segue. Literally couldn't even do it. Guys, smash the like. We got about 100 people watching the live stream. If you're watching on YouTube, smash the like. And if you're watching on X, hit the heart. If you guys are, let's see how many people we got in the space here. We got some good numbers here today. We've got 240.
Hey, while you grab those numbers,
we got 240 in the space. Guys, if we hit 1,000, the $500 giveaway turns into a $1,000 giveaway. So make sure if you're in the space, you go down to the bottom right. To some people, it's a purple pill. To some people, it's something else. But it's literally what it does is we'll call it the multiplier. If you hit that little purple thing in the bottom and then you like the post, tag some friends on a repost, that's why it's called the multiplier, because then all of a sudden more people start showing up. And if we hit 1,000 people in this space, for real, 1,000 live breathing people listening, we're going to turn that $500 into 1,000 giveaway. So it would be great.
I know why people aren't sharing, because they like their odds better. Like, well, hey, let's not tell anybody because hey, now I have like a 2% chance.
That's so hilarious you say that, I'm kidding.
They're playing the odds, baby. It's like Vegas.
Every day on YouTube, the YouTube guys are like, no, stop sharing it. Like, I see you guys, Blocky, Mike Lowry, I was like, no, don't share it anymore.
You know what we should do? Next week, let's shake it up. Next week, we're going to do something where it's YouTube watchers only. Because they do get screwed. They are dedicated. They're there every day. So maybe we're going to do a 1-day YouTube fam only. And I won't say what day it is until it happens. And then some people will think twice.
Otherwise, our YouTube chat's going to be full of like, hello, I'd like to ask a question.
Better there than here.
Maybe we could occasionally do like a bonus for YouTube people, so that way that they don't get excluded.
There you go. There you go. We don't have to shake it up too much, but I like that.
Yeah, we'll switch it up. We'll talk about it. Have some fun.
Yeah.
Because you got to switch things up in crypto, because if not, people like to put the odds a little bit more in their favor.
This is true. And remember, we're on to you guys. We're sniffing things out. So watch yourself.
Hello, I have a question. Hello.
Oh my God, that got me. I was like, how the fuck did this guy get on stage?
I was like, well, it wasn't me who let him up, Mr. Dude. What the heck?
Security
Hello,
in this place
Mr. Dude.
Instant PTSD for everybody.
Dude, how about, what was funny? It was yesterday, right? Where someone was just referencing something and they said, someone comes up and just like, hey, fuck you, Mr. Dude. And it was just immediately like, that's an ode to the commander right there, man.
Oh, it was Postmaster.
That's right. Without knowing. I don't think he knows about the commander.
Because we wanted to make the clips about your card changing. The metadata can be changed to "fuck you, Mr. Dude." We gotta find the clip of Commander to find his.
Not only can I change all of the cards, but I can actually just like single out somebody that like maybe you don't like. You know, like if Billy had your card or something, and I could just be like, "Fuck you, Billy," and have like you giving him the finger.
That's actually amazing. So that's kind of what I was going to suggest is we find out who the general's handle is. We just put a meme of me and him on a card, and it's him saying, "Fuck you, Mr. Dude."
Yeah, we can even do that for like an upcoming event that you have going on. We can like change the card so that you like, you know, it gives a message to your opponent or anything custom. Even you can sync out like a fan. Say a fan has bought that card. You could say, okay, give me your wallet address. J-Chains could sign a piece of paper or give a personalized message on it, send it to me,
that's cool.
and
Like
then we can overlay his actual signature, and then I just tell J-Chains burn that signature, and his original signature, the only one that's written like that, is put on his NFT.
Ooh. Could you do it in like a metallic-y sign, like to make it look like I had a fancy pen?
I can make it any color you want, and I don't know if you saw the NFT kid card, but we did like a gold foil over that one. Yeah. So like for the Brett Gold, so people thought that really stood out. But yeah, we can change the foil color. We can do all sorts of cool things, man. Anything you can really
You're definitely onto something. You're onto something huge here, Postmaster.
100%.
It's like even if like even if like the karate combat aspect of it doesn't blow up, like this is just usable tech and information that like, you know, like Topps baseball cards should want to fucking use after Shohei goes 50 and 50 yesterday.
Oh, if I showed Fleer or Topps what we're doing, they would most likely steal all of our technology.
100%.
Yeah, you got to patent that shit.
What we're doing is we're trying to use Karate Combat right now to grow big enough to get the IPs ourselves for things like, you know, Red Bull athletes and soccer teams would be probably my next pick. Or
you know, hit DM me to remind me. I need to introduce you to the Shredding Sassy gang because they already work with Olympic athletes.
Amazing. Yeah, Olympians. A big thing would also be like the bare knuckle boxing league. I know Mike Perry actually saw our cards and like commented kind of like to me about how beautiful they were, and that you know, it's an interesting tech that he doesn't really understand. But I know they work with Kung Pai Pandas right now, which is a partner with Karate Combat. So yeah, we would love to get these this technology at least shared with everybody.
Do you know? Hey, do you know Ice Bags? Postmaster, do you know Ice Bags?
Yeah.
Okay.
I follow Ice Bags.
Yeah, I would. You're in with all that stuff, especially with Mike Perry's going to be through him because he's probably the brainchild between all the crypto stuff that they do.
Awesome, man. Awesome. You know what we got to do still, J-Chains? We still got to give away a J-Chains card here. We keep getting rugged on the state.
I know.
But let's do that now. You guys have got to put your Hedera wallet address below. All right. That wallet has to be holding at least a few Hedera tokens, all right? Because I can't keep sending people Hedera tokens every time I want to do a giveaway. So that's going to be the requirement. And then J-Chains, whatever other requirements you want to add in there, go ahead, brother.
They got to be following you. They got to be following the Postmaster.
All right, Postmaster and the co-host here today. So let's do it, guys.
All right.
You got 5 minutes. Post it below. Make sure there's at least a few H-bar in your wallet address. Follow the co-hosts and yours truly, the Postmaster.
This one's gonna go quick, man. I hope that that is a familiar name that wins this one. I'm hoping that.
Thank you. And anybody, right now there's a little contest going on. If you pull a rare Shazabe or a rare Keith Berry in honor of their big victories, you're going to get 6 commons.
Wow.
So that's like a $200 value or a little bit more. So go ahead, head over there, and those will all be paid for NFTs that will go to the athletes. So go ahead, go to Centex.io, head over to the Mint, and check us out.
Dude, I'm stoked. I love these NFTs so much. I'm super excited, and I know that you guys are, you know, from things that you said that you're working on a deeper partnership with the Karate Combat guys. And shout out to you, man. I like what you're building. Shout out to Karate Combat. I got my hoodie on today. It was nice and chilly this morning riding the bike, and it felt so good. A little wind therapy, especially on the face. As you guys know, I got no beard.
Do you have to like put Vaseline on your cheeks now and stuff so you don't get windburn in the morning?
No. This was actually the first day. So yesterday.
That baby oil works real good.
Yeah, well, Diddy. I'm just going to stop by Diddy's mansion real quick and get some oil because he
Well,
cornered the market.
you're mentioning cheeks. You're mentioning cheeks, and the first thing that came to mind.
I hear there's a huge sale on baby oil now that all that oil's hitting the market again.
Look on eBay.
Yeah, you'll watch Johnson single-handedly go bankrupt now because there's no more baby oil support.
Yeah, like we just got to stop making this stuff. Clearly, there was only one person that was buying our entire supply. He just had it on tap. He had a baby oil on tap in every room.
Freak parties. Has anybody ever even been to one of these freak parties? Like, come on, there's got to be a commoner out there somewhere that was like, "Oh yeah, P Diddy pissed on me," like somewhere, you know what I mean?
There have been like legitimate some like actual drug dealers have come out and spoken out since like the allegations have come up. Been like, yeah, like I went there to like drop off drugs and like I witnessed shit. Like I kept my mouth shut.
Alabama pocket.
Like this one dude, like this one little article I read was a drug dealer said like I dropped off stuff and he's like, man, he's like, I saw like famous rappers like banging each other. Like he's like stuff that I never, ever thought I'd see in my lifetime.
Like, yeah, like the rap industry got gay.
Drugs, that's all.
Mr. Dude looks odd. Thank you, Bitcoin Brian. I zoomed in today and I cut my hair a little bit.
Whoever thought that like the gangsters of the world, like the hard, gangster rappers would be like the very, I don't want to say that the F word here, but like
you can say it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little odd. It's just a way to control people, right?
Not
I'll
fuck.
say it.
The word not fuck,
I've been called a fucking carry the ferry my whole life. Get a fucking helmet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it, man. These aren't the man. I don't get it, man. Diddy, like fuck. Maybe it was his name. Just everybody calling him Diddy.
Diddy be
it's gonna
diddling.
get to you.
It's
but forever he was Puff Daddy, right? So that's when this all started. So Puffy.
Be careful what you call yourself.
Puff Daddy. Yeah, it's funny.
Just
Puff
wanted to let
Daddy turned
everyone
into
know.
P Diddy.
Well, you know why? Ding, ding, ding. Hidden in plain sight. I'm just gonna call myself Diddler, and nobody will ever think.
But it's just really interesting to think. And
Diddler.
it's like how many NDAs had to been signed and stuff for this to have gone on for so long, and like how do they just? It's just terrible, man. Honestly, it's disgusting.
I don't even know how it makes sense. Does he like have like $1 trillion and just give everybody black cards to keep quiet, and then you're cut off if you sing?
You got to think. So I had read
like,
something.
Like a secret financial society.
Like he would threaten to kill you.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you would have to be that's something, right? Because you have to think like if they say that he's on suicide watch now, right? Like, and so like, well, like, why is that the case? And he said he's also like confused as to why he's like still in custody because when you live your life as like, I think money rules your world. It's like, all right, here's what a couple thousand. That's not good enough. Here's 100,000. That's not good enough. Fine. Here's $1 million. That's good. Okay, cool. Let me go about my business. I think that's probably how it's been for forever, right? And you cross the wrong person, then all of a sudden you got problems, and like it seems like that's where we are. Where the
and he videotaped everything, right? So he
what
would
a fucking idiot
over people.
What an idiot!
Yeah, recording crimes is not wise.
And well, clearly though, forever like it worked. That's the problem I think with most like whatever criminals, sociopaths, like whatever you want to call him on this, like. You always think like, oh, but I won't get caught. Like go back to like every like mobster gangster all throughout history, which is like, yeah, but I won't get caught. I won't get caught. I'm bigger. I'm better. And then eventually they find like, you have dirt on, let's just say the wrong judge or the wrong cop. Like they will find the dumbest thing in the world and like put you away for that.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we don't care about all the big crimes. Yeah, Al Capone's like,
with his taxes, the IRS got him.
Like we don't care how you end. Same with like OJ. They're like, we know you fucking killed those people. So we'll take years and we're gonna get you for something else. And like you pissed off the wrong person. Like apparently Diddy tried to have Drake killed.
Really?
Like in one of his yeah, and I guess so the Game came out the other day. All this shit's coming out. Like the Game came out and then people started going through his lyrics. Like he said someone Diddy reached out to someone in LA, like Drake's going to be there. Like, can someone take care of him? And then like someone told the game, and the game found out and was like, anybody touches Drake, like now you got to fuck with me. And I read like a verse. It said like, I'll protect anybody with an owl on their chest. And then everyone's like, oh, that's what he was talking about. It was like, Diddy literally would just have you killed. That's how powerful he became.
Like,
but then look at how fast it all just crumbles, right?
He clearly is the one. I've heard he's clearly the one who screwed up Bieber's head.
Yeah. Oh, now it all makes sense. And like I heard there's video of him and like Usher as a minor, right? And then obviously Usher signed Bieber. Like then you start seeing all these patterns, right? It's crazy though. Like it's so bad that none of the celebrities besides like 50 Cent and the people who are like, I fucking told you so. Like none of them have come out and been like, yeah. It's like that's how worried they still are. When Diddy dies, when he suicides.
That's how much dirt they have on everybody.
Yeah.
That's how many people went to his parties and got recorded. Just think about that.
Yeah, they claim Obama and his wife were there.
Yeah,
they claim literally everybody. This is like it's almost like for our generation. Like we heard of Epstein Island, and it's like all these mega celebrities. It's literally everybody we listen to on the radio. Everybody we grew up watching and kind of idolizing was like fucking there, except for 50 Cent.
Saying that
like, fuck you guys.
This may bring down the entire music industry.
And Eminem and 50 Cent will be laughing. They've been like, we never went to that shit.
Yeah, he's unapologetic about any of this stuff, and good and rightfully so. You know, I think that you are right, M Kid. I think that this has the potential to dismantle a lot of what we know about the entertainment industry. What you just said, Mr. Dude, is something that I've been hearing. Is that Diddy and Epstein basically the same person, just they had different circles. Like Diddy was in charge of the entertainment industry, and basically Epstein was in charge of like your political people, like your people in power.
Yeah,
that's they ran that, and like, yikes.
Yeah, just watch for the resignations. You'll probably.
But you've seen that, MK. Did you see those? It's like 35 people resigned from prominent positions of power the day Diddy got arrested.
Is your prime minister there in Canada one of them?
Not yet.
This show is so getting canceled.
I saw something about that. And I'm like, yeah,
he's definitely a fucking pedophile ring runner, though.
You talking about Castro Jr.?
Yeah. Oh, he's disgusting, man. He's the worst person in the history of fucking politics. Worse than Biden. Worse than we basically have fucking Hitler here in power, killing babies, killing infants in the womb, worldwide.
All right, we are not going on political. We're not getting into abortion talks.
That does get that would probably get the channel shut down. So we don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Sorry.
Let's not mention something that's got
crypto. Am I right? It's pumping.
Green.
Let's do this giveaway. I got a winner for the J chain.
Oh, nice.
We added quite a bit of entries. Actually, there's a lot of Hedera users in your crew here. So
love that.
There's like 10 or 15 people down there. So good work, everybody. We're going to do one more giveaway too, a little bit different, but let's get this to, if they are still in the room, it's Peace. Peace, you're the winner.
Peace. Congratulations. You won the J Chains trading card. That's cool.
Congratulations.
Bum, 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 bum. I'm too far away from my board. I need like a long stick so I can tap the thing.
Long stick. All right, here's the other giveaway for you Hedera users. If anybody mints a J Chains after this message, basically after this point, if you've minted one, I can look at the timestamp on it. So don't try to cheat.
They're cheaters.
I will give you another. I will send you another card. So it's a buy one get one.
Hey, there you go. Man, all sorts of
the mint page, minted J Chains. You get another one, and I'll let you pick out of the whole collection.
Oh,
ooh, that's nice.
Man, what a guy. I appreciate you, Postmaster. You are one heck of a guy. I know your fight is coming up very soon. A lot of us are anticipating Salt Lake City during permissionless for the next Karate Combat event. Coming up close, man. You ready?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready, bro.
I love it.
I'm ready. Got my appointment this afternoon for the doctors and to get my pro mouth guard fitted.
Boom.
Ready to go, bro.
Nice. Yeah, the medicals. That was fun. Oh, I'm really excited to announce something. And this is obviously we're just a few hours in, so this is preliminarily. But y'all know that I've been fighting what I thought was sciatica since my fight. So flash back to the week before my fight. I was in training camp with Keith Berry, Ellie, and Paisan. And I had just been boxing training the whole time. And I went from fat to fit, right? But what I never did was work on my hips, and I never worked on any kicks, nothing like that. And so I tried to do some kicks, and they all laughed at me. And so Ellie and Paisan showed me how I had to like really like open up my hips so I could really start getting some kicks in. Well, I was fairly confident, and I will ask them if they remember this. Like right as I'm like doing some stretch, and I did something, and it felt like my hip was like popped out of the socket. But obviously it was fight week. I had so much adrenaline and then all this stuff, but my shit has been killing me since after the fight. Literally like a couple days when all the face and other body pain went away, right? No range of motion in my leg. It's been hard to put on underwear. It's been hard to put on pants. It's been almost impossible to put on socks on my right foot. So I'm doing my morning routine to this morning. Every day I'll go to the gym. First off, I went to the gym last night. I ran a little bit for the first time since my fight. I actually hit the bags and tried doing a few kicks, right? Just a few of them. It felt okay, not good, but a few of them. And then this morning, I'm doing my morning stretches where I got my massager with some heat. I'm doing some stretches. All of a sudden, my hip goes pop, and my whole body goes pop. And I'm like, oh shit, that felt weird. No pain. So I get up, I start moving. I actually have 100% range of motion back in my leg, like as of this morning. With obviously, there's some nerve pain still from being crushed for months. I'm back, baby. It's time to start training. Let's fucking go,
man. Do a little bit of PT first.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I mean, like, I'm not going straight into like starting kicking and like going crazy and then hard working out and running 5 miles and all that. No. I'm just so thankful that I can actually like get through the day without having to take prescription drugs right now. And I've only been taking ibuprofen, but I've been taking a couple of the 800 milligram ones just to get through the days. But I don't have to anymore. This is amazing,
guys. Natural remedies like caring for yourself, stretching in the mornings, getting up, hot and cold. That's how it's done. That's how fighters do it. Hot and cold is the way to do it. If you have a sauna, turn it on next to a little cold dunk for 60 seconds, jump in the sauna, do it like 6 or 7 times till all of the stress is relieved out of your body. Every time you go into that cold tank, all of your like focus, all of your stress in your head goes to, oh my God, I'm fucking dying of cold. How long can I stand here for? And then you get out, you get warm again, you go in the sauna, and it all gets released in this beautiful feeling of dopamine. You're like, oh yeah. And you do it like over and over and over again until you just feel amazing, and then you'll sleep like a little baby.
That is factual. I love that. Well, I'm excited for Salt Lake, man. I know there's going to be a bunch of us out there. There's a couple really good fights. Harley's fight. Do you know who Harley's fighting?
No idea.
Okay. Did you see Keith called out Heck the Snack for CFN?
I did see that.
So you're going to have
call out for boxing, but after I destroy him, then what's going to be left of him, right? Like
absolutely. I was going to say that's literally what I was going to say. We're like, we'll see after you get through in the pit with him. We'll see what what his next steps are. But I'm super juiced for this next event and to see your fight, brother. I know that you've been training hard.
I think that was the only CFN athlete that really he could call out at his weight class. So I mean, it's good on him for calling out somebody. So.
And I know like him and Grimace are not going to fight each other. They're friends. They're not going to pull an Ashley and
they're not even on the same level of fighting. That's a dumb match.
Keith it is so funny, man. That guy that Keith fought, first off at the weigh-ins, he looked scared. That was one thing. But after I was watching the fight again this morning, I went back to watch it, and then, like there was like this barrage that he gave him, and you could see like right on the guy's face, like right after that happens, he does not even want to be in the ring at all anymore. And at that point, that's when he started with the back of my head. Oh, he hit me in the back of the head. He did it like a few times. The ref's just like, dude, like, no, he's not hitting you there. Just keep fighting.
He's like, hello, you do know you're in a fight, right?
Yeah.
You do know you're in 14-ounce gloves, right? Like, come on, just fucking fight.
Yeah. Unlike those 4-ouncers in KC, baby. Let's go, which they are right there.
Oh, yeah. You get touched in the wrong way and it hurts. You could go to bed.
He couldn't chew for like a week normally. A lot of smoothies and milkshakes.
It's a huge risk going in that pit. The 45-degree slanted walls, like it's.
Okay, question, Postmaster. Question about that exact thing. Do you, in between rounds, is it a rule that you have to leave the pit?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got to go up to your
As
corner.
a rule, you have to leave. Okay. I was going to say that would be like when we were watching the other day, I was going to say like that would be something that I would not do if I didn't have to.
By the way, when you're gassed, getting back up there,
it's
not
a hard little wall to climb, but Postmaster's like a fucking gazelle, so
yeah, you are tall and lanky, man. You are
round,
gonna
though,
have
you have the adrenaline. It's
Like
actually like
one
going
step
back
and I'm up.
in to start the next round because you have to like physically hold yourself up as you go down, right?
You just slide
You're
down.
actually using a ton of muscle. Yeah. But well, watching the guys, like they were not doing that.
Right.
I'm like, oh, like right there, you are burning energy that you don't need to burn. Especially for guys who are not fighters, like your influencer fight club. So you're not training fucking your whole life for this, right? So you're not in the greatest shapes, but you need to like conserve every bit of energy. That's why when we were watching, I was like, oh, I wouldn't leave the pit if I absolutely like didn't have to. I'm just like, no, I'm good down here because I don't want to go up there and sit down and get these.
Yeah, before like about a year ago, there actually was no pit entry. And then I suggested to put like some ladders for like the ring doctors and like the people that are having trouble getting in the pit because it was really weird watching everybody try to get into the pit from different ways. And then they invented a way for it to like open up on one side and lock up.
That's smart. Yeah, because they can do that. They can do that thing so fast, man. They got that thing down to a science if they got to get in there quick or.
Well, makes sense too. Like if you need a stretcher for like worst case, right? Like you got to get a stretcher in there, then
like that guy, who got snap kicked or whatever. That was blonde. Do you know that was the blonde
paramedics work hard?
Did you know that was the blonde broker's coach? The guy that took that scissor kick or whatever that was to the head.
Yeah. She was saying that like even before that happened, that was her coach.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that. I felt really bad for her.
I felt bad for him, man. Like, but so I'm excited to
that's
learn.
The risk, man. You go against a beast like that, man. The top of the level, like that guy is the best karateka in the division, man. He's running train through people and fucking,
it's like
Vic's had a lot of knockout losses. So
is he done fighting or is he going to continue? Or somebody had said that like medically he should stop, but
yeah, President Awesome said we don't think we're going to have him back here.
It's unfortunate, but for his safety.
Coach, own a gym, yeah. That was a bad one. When you're out for a couple days, like you gotta think about your family in the future, and
Absolutely.
Even coaching, like pad yourself. You're not sparring anymore.
That is the facts. Well, we got just a few weeks until your fight, my brother. I know that you are ready to go, and you are going to whoop some ass, and we are waiting for that. I'm excited for it. So let's go. LFG, baby. Guys, really quick. I didn't even realize this. Like, I feel like this show just started, and then I just looked at the clock, and it is 9:48, and I feel like I missed a couple room resets. That's how fast the show has gone today. You guys are amazing. What a great conversation. But with that being said, I got to make sure that you know what's going on. Right? It doesn't at this particular time look like we got the 1,000 people coming into the space. You got 30% of it. We got 301 is what I'm showing. A little bit more than that. Great job. That's amazing. So we are going to still do the $500 giveaway in GOTTI, but what you got to do is go to the pinned post on the Web3 Breakfast profile. It is also pinned up into the breakfast table here in the space. And you want to make sure that you tag some friends, repost that out, do the things that you got to do if you want to try to win $100. We're giving away $500. So five of you have already. Yeah, I like to say this because it's fun for me, and maybe you guys think I'm weird, but in another time and dimension, you guys have already collected your winnings. So congratulations, that's amazing. But for the rest of you living here in this time and dimension, good luck. You got a few minutes.
Thank you very much. Enjoyed the show. It's been a lot of
absolutely
people.
What's going on,
many
Good. Yeah.
Yes, I jumped in this body space every day. I looked up and many familiar face, and I had the conversation about you guys, and enjoyed a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here. That's the one thing. We can't do the show. It's a show for the community, by the community, right? Like that's what we're all. We're all just Web3 community members. We all love crypto. We are all here for the same reason, right? The tech. Some of us are here to get rich. But at the end of the day, guys, if you're sitting in the crowd listening, or if you're watching the live stream, the show doesn't go on without you guys. And so I appreciate you. So thank you. And if you're sitting in the space listening, and you next time you're like, you know what, I really like what these guys are saying. I wish I could be a part of the conversation. Yeah, you can do that. All you got to do is raise your hand and come up and hang out with us. That's what we love to see. That's the whole point of this. So make sure next week, remember Mondays we come to you on the Crypto Mag account. So I'm the voice of the Crypto Mag account. Mr. Dude is the voice of the Web3 Breakfast account, and then obviously we've got our amazing crew that comes with us. That's the Monday show. So make sure you tune in on Monday at 9 a.m. and then Tuesday through Friday for the rest of the week is on our channel, the Web3 Breakfast channel specifically, and that may change soon. We'll see. We may try to update that and have a little bit bigger presence with the Crypto Mag guys. So we'll see how that goes. But Gringo, my guy, what's up? You got your hand up.
Hey, friends. Yeah, news yesterday, Solana is launching a handheld gaming console like Nintendo Switch, Game Boy, what's the other one? Steam Deck. So, yeah, that's something interesting. I don't know if anybody saw that. What do you guys think? Think that'll make it?
That device looks cool. Remember, we've been mobile, like this mobile style gaming. I think a little handheld device is good. What's the Sui Play X1 or something like that? There's that. They're also, what else did they just announce that they're partners? Was it with the Movie Pass thing? So now they got that, the new phone. So Sui's doing some things, but they got their
this one's Solana.
The new Solana phone. I'm sorry, the new
device,
I don't know why I said Sui. Sui's doing some other stuff too, but Solana's got a new phone.
They're doing amazing stuff, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So, my opinion with these crypto handhelds, it goes very simple to me. How many people play PlayStation? How many people play Xbox? And how many people play Nintendo? And how many people are in crypto? And how many people are in crypto gaming? There's less in crypto gaming. If the handheld just plays crypto native stuff, you're just automatically going to have less people, so it's not going to succeed.
I don't think it plays just crypto stuff. I think it plays a lot of things. Don't they have a partnership with the Epic Games Store?
If it's Windows based, or if it's like a Steam Deck and you can play Steam games, then yes, then it can do well. But like, why are people going to buy a Steam Deck or this over a Steam Deck if they do the same thing?
That's a good point.
Well, I think also it could be it's a collector's item in some ways. It is historic, just like the phone is. Those phones went up in value a lot. Those Solana phones. So maybe that's the play. It's just to have one mint, don't open it, and then sell it later on down the road.
Yeah, as a collectible for sure. But again, that's not like what are we equating success to, right? Like maybe they can make some money off it for sure, but a success, like, is it going to be around for a long period of time? I don't think so.
Well, yeah, I mean, ultimately, your phone's a better console.
Yeah, no, 100%. But I think that might be a mischaracterization of success, right? Like, think about the Game Boy. The Game Boy was a huge success. You don't see that around anymore, right? Think about Game Gear. Game Gear was amazing. But
the Game Boy essentially evolved into the Switch, right? Like the Game Boy's been around forever. It's been the 3DS, the 2DS, the XL, the Game Boy Advance, and then now we have the Switch, which is essentially the new version of the Game Boy.
Okay. So who's to say that Solana's not going to be around, and this first iteration, maybe the first iteration isn't a huge success, but as time goes on, maybe it becomes a success.
Oh, definitely in the realm of possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. Everything's possible.
Was it Craig who was Craig well connected, obviously, into the gaming world with Meta Rides and their partnership with Animoca and all the other things that they do? Was it him who told us that really we shouldn't expect a whole lot from Web3 gaming until 2028? Did he say that a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I think he said 2025. I think what he was saying was it's not going to be a giant spike like crypto. It's going to be a slow, steady climb, and it's just going to continue. And I think he said 2028 or so is when it would all be completely built out. But then again, there are plenty of metaverse games that are already being launched. So, and I know Animoca, I'm invested in a lot of their stuff, a lot of their different games that they're invested in. And they're launching games Q1. I mean, look at Parallel Colony. That's launching Q1. That's not Animoca, but Dogami, that's a Animoca game on mobile that's actually about to launch. So I think there's a lot of stuff going.
Were you guys talking about that Sui, or not the Sui, but the Solana like Game Boy thing?
Yeah, that's what. The handheld.
Because I did want to bring up that thing is not directly like from Solana. It's from a different company. So it's not like a direct thing. So it's a little bit of a gimmick, like money grab, but at the same time, it is pretty positive, like for the whole ecosystem, because other people are going to see it. They're going to like, oh shit, maybe we should do something like that. Because realistically, all they did was they took like some open source like Game Boy you can get and program yourself, and they just put a Solana stamp on it. You know, like Cardano could do that. Fucking Sui could do every single blockchain.
They don't need to. We don't need that. That's not something we need.
They don't need it. I'm just saying it kind of like hopefully like sparks some fire. You know, that like people need to come out with devices. You know, for blockchain.
That would see now if
but
it were
the thing is a gimmick. It is a gimmick. Just to give everyone a heads up. That fucking Solana shit. It's just a money grab gimmick. It's not official Solana. So
good to know.
See, but if we think games are going to be gobbled up, say for mass adoption, these big studios are going to gobble up all these indie game makers that are Web3 makers, and it'll just all these games will be put onto their platforms. So like you might have, you know, on the Switch Web3 games, or I think PlayStation is looking at making the new version of the PS Vita, bringing back their handhelds.
I mean,
so
Netflix took over Blockbuster. That's all I gotta say. Netflix took over Blockbuster, and you never know what could happen. So, I mean, we just gotta wait for that. Well, you don't even know if one of these indie companies could become Epic. You know, they could be the ones.
I think it's going to be more the acquisition model.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but Juki Dash Unclogged, Yuga Labs, it's number 4 in the App Store, Game Store right now. So you get that much progress, and it's on mobile. So why would it even need to? You know, they don't need to do anything else. They're building their own layer 2 on Ethereum for gaming. You know, for the metaverse, but they're already on mobile, on Android and Apple, and they're crushing it. Dude, they're like Roblox is number 2, for example. Yuga Labs, Dookie Dash Unclogged is number 4, and within a day. So that's crazy.
Hell yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I downloaded that the other day. They had a actual space about basically everybody who came into space went and downloaded it. So I mean, they're you know, they got the marketing covered too.
Oh yeah, I've been grinding that marketing, and that's the thing. That's what's beautiful about Web3. It's organic grassroots marketing that's never existed. Like I'm a holder, but I also love the community members. So I'm like, I want to win. I want us all to win. So Yuga's just amazing at that organic marketing.
Speaking of winning, guys, if you have not filled out the steps to try to win $100 in GOTTI, I can't help you. Because I am over on our new X picker, filling out all the steps now. So you are on borrowed time if you're still trying to get involved in this. And so before I do that, it's probably appropriate for me to walk on over to my audio machine and hit the music, because we do have to take some pizza orders today. It is Friday. Hey, all right, Blocky, you're going to start today. It is Friday. It's time to do some pizza orders. What's your pizza order today, Blocky? All right, no pizza for Blocky. Neil, what you eating today?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. There you go. There you go. Billionaire Fox Club. Whoa, the whole speaker panel just shifted on me. Holy smokes. Billionaire Fox Club, what's your pizza order today?
Actually, I ordered pineapples and pizza.
Abraham, you have the worst connection literally on the planet right now.
On the planet. That's all right. Postmaster, my guy, what is your pizza order today?
All right. I'm going to take that thin crust. I want some pesto mixed in with that traditional sauce. Cheese it right up. 3 cheeses. Give me that parm. Give me that feta. Give me that matzah. Let's get some red peppers, chicken, and throw it in that oven, brother. Let's go.
There you go. That sounds delicious. I want one of those. Let's see. Mike, Modern Canadian, what's your pizza order today?
I think we're going to go some pepperoni, bacon, mushrooms, and onions, red onions specifically.
Hey, Very specific with onions on very specific food items. That is no joke, man. Appreciate the clarification. Doom, my guy, what's your pizza order today?
Boring cheese pizza.
Boring. Hey, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you just need a cheese pizza in your life. I feel ya. M-Kid, my guy, what's your pizza order?
With all this Diddy talk today, I think we're going to have to do the greasy sausage pizza today. So there you go.
Get this man double sausage. Double the sausage. Jacob, what's your pizza order today?
Let me put down the same. Pepperoni, olive, and those sweet cashews, baby.
There it is. Get those cashews. Ringo, what's your pizza order today, my guy?
Mozzarella and spicy meatball.
It's a spicy meatball. Mr. Dude, what's your pizza order today?
We had pizza last night. It was pepperoni, mushrooms, onions, and I think green peppers. So we got leftovers. So we'll have that.
Nice.
Also, I'll take my pizza order with some Billionaire Fox Club NFTs. There's a giveaway at the pin I pinned up there. Check it out.
Boom. Make sure you guys check the breakfast table. There is a giveaway up there. Shout out to everyone here today. My pizza order today, I'm not really sure. I think we're going out downtown. So it's probably going to be pepperoni, banana peppers, and fresh garlic, as I like to get. And maybe it's get a little crazy and throw some arugula and some balsamic glaze on there and get bougie. You never know. Sometimes you got to get bougie with it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I feel like this no beer J Chains with like ranch. You should try some ranch.
No, golly, you got to be out your damn mind, brother. Beard, even
what a gross video.
You sons of bitches. All right, that's enough of this.
Just dip it in the cup, put it in your mouth.
Just do it. All right, we got 5 winners loaded up into the hopper. I am about to press.
Isn't that what Diddy said? Just do it.
Yeah, just shut up and do it. That's what he said. That was his famous line. Mr. Dude looking good with a fresh haircut. I didn't realize that. You better watch the video next time. Guys, here we go. Are you ready? The 5 winners for today's GOTTI giveaway are... Where'd they go? Oh, wait.
Not enough eligible entries, it said. All them bots.
Oh, it was on quote. That's why. We just want retweet. It's just a retweet. Pick a one. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. And our winners are Jalaludin, Bullish Casper, Uchich. Man, this is hard for me to see. This is actually really hard for me to read.
MHDRZKYYYY, probably fake. And then Alex BTC.
0x Balix BTC. All right. Well, I will DM those winners and we will get those prizes out if for whatever reason anything happens to be body. I'll get with M Kid and we'll figure something out. Some of that MHDRKZ that doesn't look right. That's not an actual screen name.
Regardless if you don't pay out the full 500, we're still going to do $1,000 GOTTI burn today. I'll do it later on this evening. Mint that NFT, send it over to you. So we'll do good regardless if there's body bots in here or not.
You body bots are naughty, buddy. All right. That'll do it for today. I appreciate you guys. It is Friday, so that means we got no show tomorrow. But we'll be back Monday. Remember, I'll be the voice of the Crypto Mag account. Mr. Dude will be the voice of the Web3 Breakfast. And y'all will be hanging out like you normally do, and I cannot wait for it. With that being said, I hope I'm going to need this. I hope that you have yourself a wonderful weekend. As always, go out and make yourself great. Do something to make yourself better than you were today. And again, 3% better on Monday. Can't beat that. And if you do this consistently, remember, it's just all about being consistent. You're going to feel better. And I feel better today, so I'm super excited. I might go sit in the hot tub because it's probably going to feel a lot better when I do. And so I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Adios, amigos. No afternoon show today. Congratulations to our winner. Thank you for listening. Smash the like, hit the heart on your way out, and we'll be back Monday. Ciao for now, my friends. Thank you.